I will say that Billy Corgan has one of those voices that's just
entrancing.
It's very distinct.
Okay, Ruby. We're gonna let you off your lead. Oh, for Ruby! Don't run off!
Ruby!
The verse is so crucial, I spit it deep as Confucius. I leave you leaving with lesions, lacerations and mass confusion. Playing you losing, I leave your city in ruin.
What's going on, everybody? We're back with another segment of Rappers React. Smokey, if I'm making a hot dog or a hamburger, some people might put ketchup on it. Maybe even some mustard. Could you think of another condiment they would use?
Man, back in the day, I used to put mayo on hot dogs.
Gotta love mayonnaise.
Man.
Guys, before we get started, please do us a big favor, y'all. Please hit that thumbs up button. Guys, please subscribe to the channel.
And for God's sake, leave us a comment and tell us what to react to next, because that's how we get the ideas for these videos. Comes directly from you, right down in the comment section. And today, iconicism all over the place, right?
Man, Smashing Pumpkins.
Smashing Pumpkins. Now that is iconic.
That is, I think if you go to the dictionary, look up iconic, you're going to see a few bands next to that definition.
Yes.
Smashing Pumpkins is going to be a few.
They're going to be in there. They're going to be up there near the top somewhere.
Now, one of my favorite songs, I think one song, maybe two by them, but Disarm is one of my favorite songs.
Oh, great.
I love it.
Bullet with butterfly wing. Despite all my rage, I am still just a rat in a cage.
Okay, that's another one I know.
That's one of my favorite songs ever.
Man, ever? Ever?
Ever, man. That's one of them. I mean, I got a lot of favorite songs, but it's up there.
Oh, wow.
It's way up there.
That's awesome, man. All right. Don't we know the lead singer of this band?
Yes.
I want to say it, but I just don't want to be wrong.
Billy Corgan.
Billy Corgan.
Yes.
Corgan or Corbin?
Corgan.
This guy is utterly amazing.
And can I say this? Billy Corgan is big in the wrestling industry.
Really?
Yeah.
Break it down.
He used to work with a group in Chicago. I think they were called Resistance Pro Wrestling. And he worked for TNA for a little while in creative and loaned them some money and ended up leaving on bad terms because they couldn't pay him his money back.
Oh, wow.
So he went and said, all right, I'm going to buy the most prestigious wrestling group of all time in the National Wrestling Alliance, the NWA.
Who was the group?
The NWA.
Oh.
The National Wrestling Alliance.
Okay.
Now, that was the group that had territories throughout the entire country back in the day. And they had one single champion, and probably the most iconic champion of all time was Ric Flair.
Woo!
Yes. And they there were chapters all over the country, like I said, and eventually the NWA was, or at least part of it, was bought by Ted Turner, and it became WCW.
Oh, wow.
But the organization still stood outside of the WCW after that, and opened up new chapters and blah blah blah, and eventually Billy Corgan buys the entire thing.
Does he have stakes in like WWE, you think?
No, not really. No, but they might work with him for like a little bit of a talent trade here and there,
Well, okay, did he have stakes in WCW?
No, he came a long way after that.
Okay, because I was wondering, because I know when WWE basically bought the entire wrestling world, if you had stakes in some of that, they had to pay off.
Yeah, for sure. And they bought a lot of NWA territories when they were buying up everything, but yeah, the organization still stood after Vince McMahon took over and Ted Turner took over. The NWA still stood outside of that, and Billy Corgan bought it eventually.
Real quick, we're gonna get on to some Smashing Pumpkins real quick. But in your opinion, and I'm gonna give you mine, who are your top 3 wrestlers of all time? Your top 3. Who you got?
Stone Cold.
So much.
Stomp a mud hole in him. It's got to be Stone Cold, Big Van Vader, and Raven.
Quote the Raven. Nevermore.
Yes.
My top 3 would be The Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, probably Ken Shamrock.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just because of what I know he can do.
Thought you were gonna say Sting.
He'd be in my top 5. Sting
Yeah.
would be in my top 5. But yeah, Smashing Pumpkins, y'all. We can
Yes.
sit here and talk
Yes,
wrestling,
exactly.
football, and MMA all
A little
day.
off topic here, but
Man,
yeah, Billy Corgan, man, Smashing Pumpkins.
why they name Mayonnaise?
I don't know. I'm trying to think if I've ever heard this song. I mean, I might know it once I get into it and actually hear it, but I can't think of the song right offhand just from the name.
And I think most Americans improperly pronounce that word.
Mayonnaise?
I think that's the correct pronunciation, right?
Yeah, but we in the South, so people will say mayonnaise.
Yeah. Some people down here, we don't say, oh, there's the ambulance. It's the ambulance.
Ambulance.
Or ambulance, yeah.
Yeah.
Or what's another one? We don't say street. Some people say street.
Street, yeah.
What's another one? Hey, you finna go to the store? What is finna?
Finna.
You finna?
I'm finna.
You finna do it?
I'm finna do it right now.
Smoke out.
Hold on. I was gonna
Give me one.
I was gonna bring it back around and say I heard a dude one day at work, way back in the day. I was slathering up the mayo on the sandwich, right? And he said, "Mayonnaise, a lot of mayonnaise on there."
That was a good one. Man, there's a lot of mayonnaise, a lot of mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise, a lot of mayonnaise.
That was a good one, Smoke. Did you just come up with that?
No, I heard that. That actually happened.
That's awesome, man. Smoke out.
What up?
Hey, man, let's get into it.
Let's do it.
Oh, man.
Obviously, this is from the Siamese Dreams album.
Okay, so I know the album cover. I'm
Yeah.
wondering if, who are the girls? Are they... Do they
Siamese twins?
are they connected?
I guess so.
Really? I was thinking they might be like children to some of the members.
I think it's just some Siamese twins that they got for the album cover.
How about that guitar, though?
Oh, it's amazing, right?
The intro to this song is amazing. He's got one of those voices, man. can't be given back. Shut my mouth and strike the demons. Cursed you and your reasons. Out of hand and out of season. Out of love and out of feeling. So bad. When I can, I will. Words define the bliss. When I can, I will. Could not to almost be it. Could not to not quite see it. Tall enough to always feel it. Always all I always feel it. No more promise, no more sorrow. No longer will I follow anybody here. I just want to be me when I can. I will try to understand the way I can. I will.
That is so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that is awesome.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
So, after hearing this, I know you said you might have heard it.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard this one?
No, I've never heard that one before.
Huh. I will say that Billy Corgan has one of those voices that's just,
Mm-hmm. Entrancing.
it's very distinct.
Yeah.
You know, like you can tell, like, someone could be driving, you know, down the street. If I hear a Tool song, I know it's Maynard just by his voice.
Of course, yeah.
Even like that with Mars Volta, you know,
Yeah.
Fuddy Veed, I know that voice.
Mm-hmm.
When I hear Smashing Pumpkins,
Oh yeah,
Billy
you know
Corgan,
it immediately. Yeah.
it's him.
Yeah, there's a lot of artists where you can, like, if you heard Eminem somewhere, you know Eminem anywhere.
Right.
Cypress Hill, you know, Be Real, you know that voice anywhere.
Tupac.
Yeah.
I mean,
And Billy Corgan's one of those people, man, for sure. It's amazing how beautiful the music was that he made, or that the whole band made, you know?
yeah. You got to give the entire band its props because I don't know enough, and I'm not well versed enough on this band to know if Billy Corgan plays any instruments in the band. But if he writes the lyrics,
Yeah,
you know,
he plays guitar.
does he?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know there was a girl named Darcy that was in the band, and correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I remember that from somewhere deep in the past.
Why did that just?
But she apparently had a fallout with the band at some point.
Have you ever heard of a band called Darcy's Playground?
Marcy.
Okay, I was
Playground.
about to say.
Oh yeah, that was that. I smell sex and candy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You said that, and I'm like, why does that sound so familiar?
Oh yeah.
Real quick though, there's lyrics that stick out, and in the song, a few bars he said, "No more promise, no more sorrow. No longer will I follow. Can anybody hear me? I just want to be me. When I can, I will. Try to understand that when I can, I will." Now, I know the name of the song is called Mayonnaise.
Mm-hmm.
However, it sounded as if he was talking about a relationship, maybe?
Yeah, that's what it sounded like to me. Like a relationship from his past that he still hasn't gotten over to that day, you know?
Something that he wanted didn't come to fruition, so
Yeah.
he's kind of chasing it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I took from it.
Why mayonnaise, though?
Dude, the only thing, and I want to say this is wrong, but the only thing I could think of was something sexual.
Oh, mayonnaise.
Yeah. Mayonnaise, a lot of mayonnaise there.
Guys, thank y'all for this suggestion, man. Smashing Pumpkins, Billy Corgan. This is an
Man.
epic group of people.
Yeah, dude, we could cover Smashing Pumpkins on a regular because I love their music, dude.
I love his voice.
Yeah, that's amazing, man. I really love their music.
I agree, guys. My name is Behringer Hollywood. 6. Bye.
I am Larry Smokey Ramirez Cowan.
And we are
Over.
Ed.
Out. Deuces. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to Rappers React today. If you want to see another artist that we covered, it's right over here. If you want to see the last video we did, it's right over here. Thank you guys for tuning in. We do this for you. Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you will. Give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you on the next one. Deuces.